Hey everybody, Michael here from Replica Airguns, and we have yet another mystery box. No idea what's in here. I'll give you a little secret here. This is actually the end of August, but we're gonna call it September mystery box unboxing because I've already made an August one, and it's just easier if I call it September, right? And I'm probably gonna be posting it in September anyways, the beginning of September, once I finally get around to it, because I've got a bunch of other videos that might come out before this one. So we will, but I will get it to you as quickly as I can, because I know it's important that you guys know what new stuff is coming to the channel, to the store, all of that stuff, and what new reviews might be happening. So don't know what's in here. I don't have much of an idea of what, so I haven't looked into any of them or researched them or anything. So we're both gonna kind of learn about them as I open the boxes. I'll give you some basic specifications, show you the box. If it's not a clamshell, I'll open it up and show you. If it is a clamshell, we'll just show you the product in the clamshell. Those things are kind of a pain in the butt to open up while I'm taking a video. I end up usually cutting myself if I try to rush it, because that plastic can be really sharp. So I noticed we've been getting this different type of packaging. I guess it's like repurposed cardboard boxes. So might as well, we're saving the environment by using cardboard boxes to insulate the box and stop things from getting damaged. So it looks like we have two items in here. We have looks like a pistol and a rifle of some sort. They're both KJWorks. So what do we have here? We have a nice, I'm assuming a KJWorks pistol. It is the KP18 TBC pistol, metal slide pistol, black. Okay, so it's a CO2. So it is a Glock, or a Glock looking pistol. Looks like a Glock. Okay, so it's going to be similar to a Glock. We'll say it's not a Glock because there's no Glock licensing on it, and you got to be careful these days with not violating anybody's certain brands and different things and licenses. But it has a full automatic switch, so it looks like it's going to be a fully automatic airsoft pistol. Full blowback. It's going to have the full blowback action. You do have the selector. I'll show it up to you a little bit closer here. There's typically with KJWorks products, you don't really get a lot of information on the box, but it does have a threaded barrel. It looks a lot like a Glock. So if you are a Glock user and you want to have something similar that feels the same, holds the same, probably functions the same, even if you have a real steel Glock, this is going to be something you can train with potentially. Or if you have other Glocks, Glock replicas that you use in airsoft, this will fit into all your holsters and different things like that. If you have KJWorks guns or other guns, sometimes the magazines will even work with them, because even the licensed versions of these guns, if you buy them, say, through Umarex, they could be made by KJWorks. Sometimes they're made by KWC. It just depends. So if you have a KJWorks version or whatever, it could use the same magazine. That's just something that's good to know about. But let's put this box down so that I can kind of show you this gun up a little closer, because it is a beautiful gun. All right, so here it is. And you can see you have this threaded barrel. It's a reverse thread, so you can put some sort of mock suppressor. Imagine you could put a barrel extension on there. Is there a barrel extension in the box? There may be. Yes, there is. So it does come with an Allen key, and it does come with the inner barrel. So this can go on there, but like when you put this in there, the barrel's very exposed. And it is thin, and I have seen some of these. I've even gotten ones that show up with this broken. So maybe the one they sent me, it got broken, and I'm just reviewing it. So I get the broken one, right? Because I don't always need this extension barrel unless I want to see what the FPS is with it on, because that will increase the FPS. And sometimes it ships with that for the mere reason that they want to get the velocity up so that it exceeds that 360 FPS limitation or expectation that we need to import it into Canada. Once you get it in Canada, you don't have to, you don't have to put it on there if you don't want to. But if you did put that extension on, you're for sure going to want to put a mock suppressor on there. Otherwise, you could bang it and wreck it. So you've got nice, you've got the nice white square or half rectangle in the back, white dot in the front, right? Fully see right through the mag well. Really nice, all full metal magazine, CO2 magazine, not a gas mag. So, and full blowback. That slide spring isn't super heavy, but I'm sure once it's cycling, it's going to feel a little better. And sometimes they just need a little break in too. But you have a nice trigger safety, right? You get the trigger safety, and it's a nice single action style trigger with the selector switch there as well. Okay, so let's move on to the next item in the mystery box. Another KJWorks product. Oh, this one's nearly in there. It's actually pretty heavy too. So this is going to be, I would say, probably something that's full metal. It's called the M700. It is a bolt action airsoft rifle. Wow. Weird, because most rifles are short, so maybe we'll see here. Oh, okay. So it comes in two parts. And I'm not gonna, wow. Holy smokes. This is heavy. Wow. This piece here weighs like 6 pounds at least. And you know, you've got your bolt. Obviously, I'll show it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put it together real quick here, but maybe. This front section is lighter, even though it's the barrel. You would think the barrel would be heavier, but it, you know, what's going to happen here is this is an outer shroud with an inner barrel. So if this was a real rifle, it would be all metal, full metal barrel. That would be really heavy. So maybe it's just as simple as, I'm hoping. Okay, yeah, all right, I see. Okay, so you put it in sideways, twist. Okay, that's easy. You know that Staples button where you press it and it says that was easy? Well, that was easy. Okay, so it's cool because this is super easy to take apart and put together. Now we have this majorly long rifle. So it's smart what they did here, because what they did is they made it so they could put it in a box and keep that box nice and small, so that's easier for them to ship. And it's going to be easier for you to transport this product all over the place, wherever that might be. And I think this is a CO2 gun. Yeah, because it's not a spring gun, or there'd be a lot more tension. It's probably CO2 or possibly CO2. Let's see here. I'm trying to get in here. I don't know. I don't know this gun. Like I said, some of these products I've never encountered. So maybe you have to pull this back. I don't know. I'm trying to get this magazine open. I don't even know where you put the CO2. Okay. All right. So you got to take out, or you got to pull the bolt back. Here's your magazine. Okay. So you put your gas in the top. You load up the rounds. It's like a spring-fed magazine. I'm going to say it's probably going to hold 8 to 10 rounds. So it's not a super high capacity magazine, but nor would this gun in real life be a high capacity. You might have like 5 rounds in it. Anyway, so you just pop that in, bolt action, right? And it's uses green gas. You have a Picatinny rail on top here, so no iron sights. You're going to need a scope or something on here, probably some sort of powered scope. It is a sniper rifle. It's got like a synthetic stock. It's really quite nice. Let me just get in a little closer so you can see it. Really nice. Okay, there's your rail. There's your bolt, right? You do have what looks like a safety here. Safety. Okay. I don't know how this trigger feels. Trigger feels nice, like a single action trigger, obviously, because it's bolt action. So that bolt's gonna work the mechanism inside. I wouldn't call it a hammer, but it's gonna work that so that it's ready to release the firing pin, ready to go. And then there's the front. Again, this is like a shrouded barrel over the inner barrel, so that does keep it from being super heavy, but it still is a pretty heavy product. This is nice. You've got some sling mounts here, 2 different ones on the front here, 1 on the back right here, and 2 there. Yeah, really nice gun. So this will be fun. I'm gonna obviously have to pair it up with some sort of a scope. Maybe I'll take this one outside to do the test, because it just doesn't seem right to shoot this gun at 30 feet. That's not what it's built for. And that's the only, that's the only range I have indoors here. So this might be an outdoors gun, but it is summer. So that's definitely a possibility. I don't do a lot of outdoor shooting tests, field tests, but I do live basically on a farm and I have a field. So we could call it a field test, and we could for sure set that up one of these days on a nice day. We got some nice weather coming up too, so maybe I'll try and get that one done. I don't get to do outdoor videos very often, so that'll be kind of fun. All right, I didn't mention it yet, but these products are available in our Canada Replica Airguns store over at replicaairguns.ca. I'll put links in the description to buy them. And of course, we have a whole bunch of other products: air guns, BB guns, airsoft guns, pellet guns, blank guns, and other accessories in the Canada store and the US store. So I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty much sure we don't have this in the US store. We don't have a lot of KJWorks products there, but you know, you never know at what point you're watching this video. Things can change, right? We definitely have other airsoft products there from different brands, different companies. So you can check out what's available there at replicaairguns.us. And again, everything, we still have a lot of the same products, just some slight different brands. Certain things you can get in Canada, or we can get in Canada, certain things you can get in the US, so it changes a bit from store to store. All right, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and again, check out replicaairguns.com for articles, posts, reviews, additional information, and photos. Until next time, oh, this is a long one. Take care.